Hello and welcome to Update 1 on Major Hurricane Irma. Sorry I couldn't get an update out earlier, but here is an update now. Before this video does start, this is proudly sponsored by Floyd Glass & Window. Check it out in the link below. Let's go right into it right now. Irma is currently, in my eyes, a Category 3 hurricane, as is in the National Hurricane Center. Our key differences are the barometric pressure and wind speeds. I think it has 125 mile/hour wind speeds and 959 hectopascals in pressure, while they think 967 hectopascals and winds of 115 miles an hour, although their advisory did come out a little while ago. Winds are west-northwest at 12 miles per hour, latitude of 17.1 degrees north, longitude of 34.3 degrees west. Getting into the forecast for this, Irma will become a Category 5. It's a given certainty. The National Hurricane Center keeps on making the same mistake over and over and over again. They've made it with Matthew, they made it with Harvey, they made it with Katrina, they made it with Rita, they made it with Sandy, where they really underestimated the intensity. And they're still doing it. But this is my forecast. Expected to still be a Category 3 24 hours later. That's what they're saying as well. That's because of sea surface temperatures and other factors. They're going to prevent it from strengthening much more. It's either going to be a strong Category 3 or a minimal Category 4. Then the differences come in when they expect it to be a Category 3 all the way until day 5, where they expect it to be a Category 4. I, on the other hand, expect 48 hours from now a Category 4 hurricane and expect it to be a strong Category 4 or maybe even a Category 5 4 days out. I think it's a given that this will be a Category 5 hurricane. And then 5 days out, I think it'll weaken a little bit, become a strong Category 4. Getting into the watches and warnings, there is a hurricane watch that I have put in effect for the entire chain of islands entering the Lesser Antilles. And then you can see where those tropical storm force and hurricane force winds are. The major hurricane force winds are not able to be shown within this graphic, as the wind field is just too small. Getting into sea surface temperatures, those are looking pretty good for the storm. And as it is now, heading west-northwest, if it does move slightly northward, that is where, in that green area, that could be where the sea surface temperatures are just a little bit lacking. Although those sea surface temperatures will come back. But yeah, over the next 24 hours or so, not really expecting much intensification. I'm expecting it to maintain its intensity, though. Getting into the wind shear is looking good for the storm right now. Could get a little bad later, although I think the storm is now taking control of its upper-level environment and will be putting it in its favor, where it may not have wind shear for most, if not the rest of its life, as it does intensify rather rapidly. Check me out on social media at Microcasting on Facebook and Twitter. Thank you so much for watching. This is Microcasting St. Louis, signing out.